I need to use my jumper real quick before I do anything.
Look out there, MP.
Need to do my agility. I'll start out with the weights. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. Hold on tight. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Look out there, MP.
I got it, baby. Sir. Sir, baby. I'm on my off work.
MP. Get ready to light it up tonight.
Hello? You get a drink or a juice from the store? A juice from the store? It's alright. I'll get some water. It's alright. Alright. I'll get some water or something. Alright. I had ordered a drink with my thing. I'm saying, I ain't even get my drink. I had a drink that came with my order. I ain't get my drink. No. Man.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having any issues at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word along with your issue and seat location to 555. A member of our guest relations will be speaking.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first match. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Klay Thompson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, they've got Jimmy Butler. B out there with Curry. Then there's Payton. And it's Green in at the 5 spot. And a little extra at stake tonight, as this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
When he's moving at full speed, Thompson can be really tricky to handle.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Marshall. 3-pointer. Green with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Breaks since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And here's Irving after the 3-pointer from B. Outside, Davis. Here's Marshall. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's B. He's covered by Thompson. Count that bucket.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Thompson. Dallas again missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's B. He's covered by Thompson. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Golden State.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, B.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Now, here's Marshall. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. To the left wing. Back to Davis. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Irving. Here's Gafford. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. It's stolen by Davis. Now, here's Marshall. Defended by Butler. And Davis wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of it.
Good! Another from 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Here's B. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And on paper, you call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But, hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
3-pointer. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
With the step back, here's B. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room, heck. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Be out there with Podziemski. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Post in at the center, filling out the middle. Dallas making a switch here. Prosper's checked in. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's B. He's covered by Washington. 6 to shoot. The 3. B can't get it to go.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Irving. B pulls it in.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Shoots over Dinwiddie. B can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 10. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group. You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far.
Dinwiddie for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Boy, Dinwiddie does not hesitate to go right back at a guy when he's been scored on. He wants a 3 of his own that time.
Here's B. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. B's got 10 points now just in this quarter. There's 1:59 left to play here in the half. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's B. Playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that.
So it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. And we'll be right back after this.
They have to be better offensively. Shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the press. All right, fellas. Thank you for being with us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Daniel Gafford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Marshall in at the 3 slot.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The kick out to Irving. Pass to Thompson from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's B. He's guarded by Davis. Pulls up. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Irving passes to Gafford. Irving against Green. Irving can't hit.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Some solid defense from Butler.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's B. Sinks the three-pointer. B's got 40 points.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Dallas again missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer. Boy, it doesn't get much better than that. Curry with a really nice screen.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Has to be. Over Thompson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 44 points for B.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Dante Exum is checked in for Marshall. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Gafford with the ball. Davis looking for an opening. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. For Kyrie Irving has got to be.
Substitution on the court.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Buddy Hield is out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then there's B, and it's Curry in at the point guard. We got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark. Here's B. From the arc. And good! There's another.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen. We see the Warriors taking the game here.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Good job, MP. C. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. What's up, MP? We know MP came ready to play. Over here.
We want your fantasy ratings to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having any issues at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word along with your issues and see what the A member of the coalition will respond to your concerns immediately. Attention Aviation. We're doing another special giveaway at our next home game. The first 10,000 of you will take home your very own Warriors t-shirt. The Big Chin will receive you on Warriors 15-minute basketball day. Every fan in the arena is a Warriors 16 mini basketball. A great game.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Hi, everyone. What a great night for some hoops. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Golden State. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, Memphis not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Wells in at the 3. And for Golden State, they've got Stephen Curry. Gary Payton II is out there with Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's B in at the 2 spot. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league. And he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league. So just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Moran against Curry. Pass to Clark. Fires from deep. Called in by Curry.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's B. Got it. Good job in the low post. B's got 10.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Bain. The Warriors pull it in, and it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Jackson-Davis. Here's B. They grab their own miss. Takes the 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Moran can't connect from short range. The Warriors lead by 5. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Inside. And the basket by B. He's got 14.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
There's 1:40 left in the opening quarter. Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Bain. Here's Wells, guarded by Payton. Payton with a steal. On the break. Here's B. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. And the Warriors with another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you here in the middle of the group round.
And at this point, it's still very much a mystery who's going to make it all the way to that NBA Cup championship game. A lot of basketball left to play.
Here's Pippen in his last outing with 12 points. Jackson can't get it to go. Here's B. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan. I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Bain. A rebound by Post. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Kuminga is out there with Green. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Post in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Jackson. The rebound by Post. Post has got 4 rebounds in the game. B, the pass to Green. Memphis with a rebound.
Now we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Pippen. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Warriors lead by 20. Has to be. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. That one goes in. B's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Yep, that one's good.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Wing shot on the way, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 31 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Here's Aldama. Kicks it out to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Well, modern-day big men can hit threes and guard multiple positions. That's Jaren Jackson.
And the basket by B.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Let's take a look now at some numbers for Santi Aldama.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Drills it from deep. Aldama's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Here's B. Three-pointer, no good. Grizzlies trail by 17. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Moran. The layup off target. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the basket by B. B's got 39.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Here's Bain. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 20. Here's B. Give him 39. And he banks in the layup. B's got 41.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
Here's B. Uses the glass to finish the layup. B's got 43 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Aldama outside. Pass to Bain. This one for 3. Warriors with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
Here's B. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing.
All right, now, still. And that'll do it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the
Wow! Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
The Warriors lead by 20. Here's B. Uses the glass on the layup. B's got 47 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Jackson for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's B. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off his energy, And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Morant drawing the double team. Can they get it? The rebound by Payton.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's B. Got a hand on it.
Great job staying close by Bane. As good a defensive guard as you'll see.
And it's Morant off the drive. Clark, no good.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. They double him with Curry. Back to Clark. Pass to Bane. Puts up a 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Well, when Bane gets going, he can be a problem for defenses. He'll become a real force on the offensive end.
These teams have been lighting it up so far. The NBA's top scoring. Edie's checked in for Clark. Aldama comes in for Jackson. And it's Pippen in for Ja Morant. Jimmy Butler out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's B in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Warriors 5.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Down low. Here's Bane. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Bane with the hops.
The Warriors lead by 22. Here's B. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's the 3. And the basket by B. B's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
And the basket is good.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Launches a 3. Good! That's another bucket!
And with this tremendous night, he is tied for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable.
Grizzlies South, Brandon Clark, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jackson for 3. The Warriors pull it in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And the basket by B.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson from the arc. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr. Not hesitating for a second off the catch.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding him.
Butler with a steal. Here's B. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Clark. And here's Morant. 5 on the clock. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Here's B. And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for B.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Morant, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Crafty move. The shot by B, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming games, please visit us online ticket booth for available tickets.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up. Welcome, everyone. We've already seen some great plays from this year's rookie class, and there will surely be more to follow as we move through the month of November. Now let's look at the rookies leading the charge with their play in the Rookie of the Year race. You look at Castle, not in the top 5 currently, but he's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And there are a bunch of rookies who look like they have very good careers ahead of them.
That would be the indication so far. They've contributed to their teams instantly at the start of the season.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Draymond Green is out there, Jimmy Butler. Then there's Peyton. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's B in at the shooting guard position. And for the Spurs, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Pass to Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's B. And another 3 for Golden State. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Spurs. 6-point game. Basket counts.
So quick at getting the shot off. Paul has that one in the bag.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his 3-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. And now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Spurs trail by 7. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Sohan missing. Warriors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Into the lane, tries the spin move. Here's B. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
So it's the Warriors now. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's B. Good on the 3-point shot. B's got 18 points in the game.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. There's the three. B can't get it to go. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Inside. And it's Vassell in the corner. And the three off target. Here's B, defended by Paul. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Barnes for three, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Then it's Barnes, and it's Fox, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Spurs trail by 15. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Here's Vassell after the made shot from B. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Vassell. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Vassell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's B. The shot from the low post is good.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his balance.
Warriors leading by 14. The tray. The rebound by Johnson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Baseline try. They kick out to Hill. Good on the triple.
You should be looking for Hill. What a great pass.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
And timeout is called by Greg. The Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Golden State Warriors. And that'll do it for half.
And there was wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Butler out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Gary Payton the second. And it's B in at the 2. When it comes to players who like having fun, the great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
The sell, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
B gets the bucket.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Spurs trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Now here's Paul. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the wing right side. From 10 feet out, and the jumper falls for him. Wembanyama's got 10.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Paul passes to Sohan. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's B. And he has 42. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And the 3 ball is good.
The consistency of Paul's three-point shot is really something. He is a real troublemaker at the arc.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And they double up Paul. The drive by Wembanyama. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players. Well,
when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's B. And another one that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Warriors shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Harrison Barnes is out there with Johnson. And it's Fox. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the center position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Spurs on defense. Fires it up. Good as the jump shot falls. B's got 53.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
A pass to Fox. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Here's B. They grab their own miss. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for San Antonio. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's B. And the Warriors miss again. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Johnson's shot is off. Warriors leading by 23. And the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball good and a nice shot from B.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Nobody near Barnes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
It's the speed of the Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
B. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. They double him with Green. Fires for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Green breaking loose. B can't get it to go.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Wembanyama, a screen on Kuminga. And it's Sohan missing. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Over to the left wing. Here's B. Bangs home the trifecta. B's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Vassell wide open. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Has to be. Off target with his 3. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Fox passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
B gets the bucket.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for B.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Here's B. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. 3 on 3. Wembanyama. Right side. Warriors with the rebound. Here's B. Shoots over Fox. And good. He hits it again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Fires the three. Another three that time. A beautiful shot from B.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Back to Paul. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd...
Earned that one.
Thanks for coming in.
Seeing around the stars that we learn from the race, hit the race like spaceships flow. All this drip thing I'm below sea level. With that weak biz, right around with. Watch them. 3 pep, bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham. Count it to my hands cramp. Road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand. Boy. Hey, they wanna leave me to act like they need me. I do it alone. She wanna and go back to hubby, he probably could smell my cologne. The mercy, I show him no mercy. I really was watching the throne. They turning me down when my baby is asleep. Only time that I'm watching my tone. We don't want chips with a chip on our shoulder. If he Obi-Wan and I gotta be Yoda, don't need no promoter. We pull up, they know us. I'm the Ayatollah, snatching your controller. I don't give a about you when I'm focused. All the you take, I'm taking over. I paid attention, don't need no payola. Can't take away from me, you just need to take picture like I made this stencil. Your whole image, I'm a cold Bennett. I don't know what the they done told. I put all of my heart and my soul in it. I met you in person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no winner. They like knew he didn't, got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no exception. I got love and hate coming from both directions. I come from the D where they like a core progression. I'm omnipresent, I got no reflection. Made a living on bars, I need no correction. Grinding out, gotta stay patient while you outside, we on staycation. Like ain't no player for real, it's you playmaking. I take the chances you hate taking. Dog, I'ma go West Craven. I'm at the safe haven. They play with my name and I can't take it. Toby Maguire got bit by a spider. Me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so low. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass. I just might be the hoe.
So we McGuire got bit by a spider. Me, musta got bit by a goat. I used to dream as a kid I would grow to be one. I hope that I inspire hope for you to go get what you desire most. Spit fire, I was just flying coach. I thought you were sick, you were misdiagnosed. I'm dope and you never had this. Now my state's in the building, and that I slept on my floors of the Empire State Building. I got so many stories, but I hate ceilings. Ain't feeling your top 5 favorite rappers, so I know they about to be with me. But this to me is a mystery. How rappers I've already ripped it be higher up on a list than me. Yeah, here I sit on your list though it's 5. Wish though it's fine, but just know inside to me hilarious. So when I get this going by, a pioneer, and it's one of the reasons why I am here. They tell me I should just let it go and slide. Melly Mel shouldn't give a reply. That man is a legend, so am I. And anyone else who thinks it'd be wise and easy as pie to beat me and tries control. Thinking but I never conceded whenever ever retreated. You never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt I exceeded. Seen it, my legacy I definitely needed. Controversy I never said on I needed. Treated like a truck hit a head on. I meet it, I get on a reading. It's like that I got a tiger song playing on my head on repeat. I've been knocked down so many times can't count. Sometimes it does not pan out. That's just the way that the card hands down. John Manziel, odd man out. Wait, boy, the sky fan pal. I can't help but feel like a victim of, cause I am bound to get that maybe on crazy shady gone, but hey, maybe I'm the GOAT. And maybe Tron, and that's why they be on, they be on. Cause Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be
I don't even know what this shit is, bro.
Like, what is this, bro? What is this? 2K? I'll just come up with some random shit. Bro, what is this, bro? Bro, so he get 3 dribbles. Bro, this shit dumb as fuck, bro. Like, bro, I'm about to leave this shit, bro. I don't understand. What? I'm not playing that shit no more, bro. This shit dumb as fuck. Like, what the fuck? This shit ass, bro. Ain't no way niggas finna wrap up out this shit. These the weakest, trashiest 1v1 games I done ever played in this bit. I'm a level 4, bro. All I score is 1 point. It's crazy. Thinking that's like the regular ones. No squad 3v3. I ain't trying to play none of this shit. Dumbass niggas, bro. Niggas be so fucking stupid, bro. You gonna hit that nigga every time, bro. Oh my god, bro. Bruh. What the? These niggas suck, bro. Go up with it, bro. Damn, you suck. Shit, bro. Bro, that shit make no sense, bro. I'm passing the ball. Gay ass niggas get to reaching and shit, bro. Damn. Bro. Oh my, bro, this nigga doodle, bro. Bro, corner, nigga. Oh my, bro, corner, bro. Corner. Nigga's ass, bro. I wouldn't even be down, but man, he ain't passing this cold ass nigga, bro. Corner, bro. Oh damn. Niggas gonna sell me every time, bro. Fucking AI. How can you not get past these two doodle ass niggas, bro? Alright, man. Alright, bro. Bro. How we gonna win the game and niggas selling, bro? We losing against AIs, bro. Corner, nigga, corner. Oh my. Oh, it's fucking trash ass two niggas, man. These some trash ass niggas, bro. Selling me and shit, bro. Like, nigga, corner, bro. Should not be losing this. Shouldn't be losing this. Corner, bro. Nigga, what the fuck, bro? God damn! Dumbass dude, bro. Nigga suck, man. They ain't gonna quit the fucking match. Like, Trap, bro.